Hello friends of the VisionCrypto channel. My name is Arian and my channel is all about crypto and chart analysis, explained as simply as possible. In today's video, we want to dive into the hype topic of the current bull run. As you can probably guess, it's about AI. And I've picked out 3 AI coins for you that I find quite interesting, have already shown good performance, and from which we can still expect quite a bit of performance in terms of prices. In any case, be curious to see which price performs best if the chart structure allows the potential to be fully exploited. Let's start with Render, which most of you probably know. Render's approach is to utilize and harness unused GPU power worldwide. And before we look at how this concept is reflected in the chart, let's check out some key figures. Right now, Render currently has a price of approximately $9.65 and has already gained 14.6% just today. The market capitalization is $5 billion, which puts Render in 37th place according to market capitalization. The total circulating supply of Render is more or less almost fully utilized, which is basically a very, very good sign. But now let's take a look at the chart, because here we have already broken the all-time high from the last bull market. We've already gone above that and are holding above it. And now I want to give you my forecast on how the chart could develop. I assume that we built a wave A in the last bull market with the peak at 880, and now in the bear market we've developed wave B and we're currently rising into wave C. The question that naturally arises is, how far will wave C rise? And that's what's exciting about the chart. Let's take a closer look at this. Ultimately, it seemingly looks like we've gradually built a wave 1 during this rise according to the bear market. Corrected into wave 2, built a wave 3, are now currently correcting into wave 4 and are currently in a final rise in wave 5, which is likely to have a price target of approximately around $24.50 to $66.30. Potentially in the range of between $24.50 and $66.30. But that's not the only price target I can talk about, because there's another one, which is this white line up here in the chart. We need to look at it this way. When we examine the larger time frame, this wave C here specifically has the potential to rise up to $66.30 as well. That would be the starting point if you look at it from a higher perspective. But if we only look at the increase since the bear market, then this price target would be between 24.5 and 38.6 cents. This means we should definitely aim to reach the 0.5 level, but we could even break through this yellow box upwards and go all the way up to 66 cents, which would be very, very bullish. You know, in a bull market, anything can happen. I don't think we'll make it up there. I tend to think that we'll be moving within this yellow area, because wave 3 here has to be the longest wave, and if we go from 4 up to the fib level, then wave 5 would almost be the longest, which is technically not allowed. But despite everything, it's definitely possible that we could find our peak relatively high up in this yellow box, as it stands right now. If we were to reach the upper edge of this box, that would still be almost 300% that you could achieve with Render. That's of course one of those things when a price has already performed very well, like for example, even now with Solana or Tau, they eventually get exhausted because they're pretty much at the top already and have run similarly to Bitcoin. So the potential for further upward movement is relatively low, but of course the upside is still quite significant. Next, we come to a second coin, TARS AI, aka TAI, and with TARS, they are building on Solana and have set the goal of making artificial intelligence more active on the Solana blockchain, ensuring there's even greater acceptance in the Solana ecosystem. Here too, we'll take a look at the key figures, and with TARS, they are building on Solana, and their goal is simply to make artificial intelligence on the Solana blockchain even more active, and to ensure that there is even greater acceptance in the Solana eco network. Here, we also take a look at the key figures. Right now, we have a price of 45 cents with a value increase of 5.1% just today, and we're only sitting at the 408th place according to market cap, with a total market cap of about $200 million, which is also a big opportunity. So, compared to render, that's just 120, which means the price definitely has a lot of room to grow. The circulating supply doesn't look too bad either. So, compared to render, that's just 120, which means the price definitely has a lot of room to grow. The circulating supply doesn't look too bad either. In total, there will be 1 billion coins, and the current supply is just under 900 million, of which about half of the tokens are currently in circulation. With TARS, keep an eye on dilution. It's managed cleverly to prevent market pumping. Now let's look at the price, which has shown good past development. But from what I've gathered, it's supposed to be managed quite cleverly so that investors can't just pump the market, but can only sell a certain portion of the coins at a time. Now let's take a look at the price, which I find really interesting because it has already shown good development in the past. Here, since the launch on May 1st, 2024, we have built out a wave 1 or an A wave. Since May 1st, 2024, we have built out a wave 1 or an A wave. After that, we corrected in a trend channel, in a wave structure, and it's always the case that such triangles are resolved impulsively. In most cases, a triangle breaks out in the direction where the price entered. So we entered from the bottom and are now also breaking out from the bottom to the top into a subordinate wave. In most cases, such a triangle breaks out in the direction where the price entered. So we entered from the bottom and are now breaking out from the bottom to the top to a subordinate wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now wave 5 is still to come. And now the crucial question is this whole thing an ABC structure? So we would have a price here, let me make that a bit bigger, of 84 cents, which means there's still a bit of upside before the price gets sold off. Or we have a wave 1, 2, and we go into 3, make a correction again into 4, and then we have a fifth wave. In that case, the price target would be at least approximately $3, and we could potentially go up in the fifth wave to about $26. That means there's still good potential. Which of these three counts will play out? Of course, we can't say just yet. You really have to keep an eye on the price, and as it is with all these small coins, you could argue whether it's still a small cap or if it's already a bigger coin. Definitely, if it really looks poor and it gets sold off again, which I don't expect at the moment, then it really has potential to go up. From the current purchase price, this would be a price increase of 83 in this yellow count. That wouldn't be a huge amount, but if we assume that the bull run continues a bit longer and the altcoin season or small cap season really kicks in, we would still have a chance for 560% on the lower end, and on the upper end, we could even reach D600% with TAS. For everyone who is already registered on CoinEx or wants to register, I have a little tip. CoinEx Mining has a special promotion. Use CET, earn staking, 13M soon, join with 100 CET, new users, $100 bonus. You can use it to pay your trading fees, and if you stake it, you have the chance to earn hold coins for staking. In the next few days, a total of 13 million coins will be distributed, and you can participate with just 100 CET tokens that you put into the freezer. If you want, feel free to check it out, and for new subscribers, you can get up to $100 beginner bonus. If you're interested in that, the link is down in the video description. Now let's move on to our last coin, which I believe is the most well-known AI coin of the three I've brought here, and that is Fetch AI. And here let's take a look at the metrics. Right now we have a price of $195 and a market cap of $4.8 billion. This means we are on the 41st rank according to market cap. The circulating supply is also very, very good because we have a total maximum supply of 2.7 billion coins. And of those, 2.6 billion coins are already in circulation. That means we only need 100 million more coins and then all will be distributed. I think that's something I really like about this coin. Let's examine the chart. We have two interpretations. Post-bear market, 3 waves formed. For bullish targets of 560 and 9.17, wave 4 must precede wave 5. The price has formed waves. For a bullish trend with targets of 560 and 9.17, this downward move must be wave 4, followed by an upward wave 5. If we want to have a bullish trend, 560, 9 to 17 targets, then this downward movement must be wave 4, and we need another upward movement into wave 5. Then we know these are our price targets for the bull market. From current price, that is either a 216% increase or around 400% increase that Fetch could still achieve. Then we would know, okay, those are our price targets for the bull market. And looking from the current price level, that would still be either a 216% increase or about a 400% increase that Fetch could still achieve. The yellow count would be bearish, meaning that after this decline, we wouldn't form a wave 5 anymore. It would just be an AB. So a smaller ABC, and we would end up with a sell-off in a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, leading to a new all-time low. It's not quite there yet, but we're now in a crucial phase, because this target for a bearish wave 2 lies between the first and second Fibonacci levels, which means between 1.56 and 245 and 45 US dollars. And as you can see here, we are now exactly in this trend reversal area. And that's where it will be decided now, 2001. If we fall below this trend channel, then it's quite possible that we'll experience a direct sell-off. But if we manage to break above the 0.7 Fibonacci level, meaning above 245, then it's very likely that we could reach those targets up here, which could potentially be even higher. My personal assessment is that I'm a bit worried right now. We might sell off again to some extent. But it doesn't mean much yet, because as I said, if we break through the trend channel, then the probability would increase. And since we are basically in a bullish market phase, assume that we will definitely reach our price targets up here. If we take another look at the 3 coins, Render, TARS, and finally Fed, which one do you see having the most potential? What price are you invested in, or what price are you maybe still interested in investing in? I hope there were some exciting pieces of information for you in today's video. If that's the case, feel free to leave a thumbs up on the video, drop me a quick comment, or maybe just a little smiley. That would push the algo and be good for the channel. And I want to point out that there's another exciting chart analysis waiting for you in the credits. I wish you all a great time until the next video, and bye.